Okay, Nicole, Trisha, are you focused over here? Remain focused here. Yeah, please actually listen to my instructions. Shane, are you here as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Wait, I'm downloading.
Okay, please download. Okay, so you can actually start your assignment. Any questions before you go to your breakout rooms? Okay, so I will open the rooms now. Okay, please go to your rooms.
Sir, can I share?
Oh, I will allow sharing. Wait, yeah, now should be okay.
Bukan all the formula.
Ada yang KE kan satu, itu KOH satu.
KW.
I've enabled screen sharing. You can screen share one person.
It's like we're in the air dream. Oh. Apa lagi? Sir, we all must submit or
Only one.
Oh,
Only one.
okay.
Only one.
pH equals H plus kali OH minus, just satu lagi.
Apa lagi? Apa?
pH equals H plus kali OH minus. Habis itu equal lagi H plus square.
Wih.
Itu POH plus pH jadi 14 juga ada. KA over HA over HA. KW. Enggak weh, yang itu KW weh, yang pH yang atas. Lihat.
Rumus sorry.
Yang H plus OH minus tuh KW, bukan pH.
Masuk ke UK.
Gila ya?
How's your UCAS?
Enggak UCAS.
He jealous kan?
Enggak lah.
Because I in a secret relationship with Paul.
Are you sure?
Tuh kan?
Pak Wi, your Valen selingkuh sama you.
All these are recorded ya.
Okay, number 2.
Ya,
Bukan?
fokus.
Wait, number yang KA apa?
Oh,
Hah? What number?
KA. Number 1 kan belum.
Already?
oh, you haven't write it down.
The POH.
I'm writing 3.
You know, you're
Wait,
not writing it.
totalnya ada berapa?
I wrote 6.
Okay, I juga 6. Wait.
Emang we're doing something.
I'm writing kan you guys bilang nggak bisa.
Yeah, we're also writing lah, weh.
Oh,
Tulis. Kalau you guys tulis, I gak usah tulis, I don't know.
No, but you share screen.
write in the screen, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you're writing the screen?
No, we're writing in our document. You
I
write.
also writing
Yeah.
in the document.
Also right.
Why not?
Ilawi mah. If kan kita cuma perlu submit one document. Ngapain kita
Three documents.
No, one. You don't know. One.
Okay, one.
Aduh.
P1.
Okay.
Oke, Lawi write ya.
I got serious. I'm using laptop name.
Enggak, you say you just now write in your iPad.
Why write in my? Yeah, I write in my iPad. Okay.
Okay, don't share screen. Okay.
Ya,
Number 2.
Assumptionnya.
Assumption-nya
Association is so small.
water dissociation ignored.
Yeah. Okay. Water dissociation.
Ignored.
Water dissociation. Dissociation is ignored. Supply dissociation is so small, so
Use the initial.
concentration, ya kan?
Yeah.
Niki juga tulis ya?
Yeah. For
Yeah.
own preference.
Yeah.
What too small? Dissociation.
So initial concentration of acid is used.
Take initial concentration, man.
Ka, as it gets higher, it's the acid
Ka lower.
higher, ya kan? Okay.
Yeah.
When
Okay.
Ka is higher, it's lower dong.
It's a better weak acid, right?
Higher, there's a better weak acid.
Yeah, it's better.
Is there something called a better weak acid?
Yes.
It's not called better weak acid, but you can compare. Okay, you can compare the acid, yeah, whether they are good or not. Okay, whether they can give you more H plus or no.
More number 4 ya.
Yeah.
So I share.
Oh, you have to watch it, yeah. Okay.
Someone can share the screen. You may play that.
You can share the screen.
Nan.
I share.
Yeah, you share. Using your iPad.
I udah share ya.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're sharing.
But later kelihatan everything.
Yeah, we see your wallpaper.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Don't need to be shy.
Yeah. Only
Kelihatan nggak?
kelihatan?
Yeah.
Kelihatan apa? YouTube, right?
Wow, kelihatan sharing screen.
Wait.
Oh, you are going to YouTube.
Yeah.
Udah lihat belum?
Should I just do it now if you cannot?
I can. Nih, open.
Oh, it's in files.
Apa udah sih?
Wow, Jungkook.
This right?
Okay,
Like.
today we will learn about
pH of pH of
Yeah, pH.
flask
content.
Oke. Dan di sininya middle-nya
The midpoint, right?
and
Sir, do we
point.
need to label the pH level, sir?
Nicole, Trisha, yeah?
Yeah, do we need to label the pH levels for the graph?
Yes, you need to.
So we use an assumption of an example, sir.
Follow the video. I think in the video there is I have mentioned about all the pH. So you
Oh,
follow
we need to watch the video first.
number 4. Read number 4.
Okay, let's watch.
Okay.
Huh. 125. Guys, naik sih?
Yep.
Yeah.
Kedengeran nggak?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, belum.
No,
But-
actually what I said is actually at the speed at 1.25,
Oh.
not at the minute 1.25.
Oh ya, sorry.
Okay.
Oke. Di mana coba? Where?
Maksudnya
Here.
apa sih?
Dicepetin.
Oh.
Saya kira menit 1:25.
Okay.
Kedengeran nggak?
Today we will learn about
Yep.
further aspects of
Can.
equilibria,
Kan.
and I will teach you about how to draw graphs when we have strong acid and strong
Mau
base,
cepetin atau
and
mau
when we have
nonton semua?
strong acid and weak base, weak
Isn't
acid,
this
strong
yesterday's
base,
one?
and weak acid and
Bukan
weak
ya?
base.
Try.
The important
Try.
thing over here is we need to
Ya, let's just see lah.
how say I'm going to actually to be 1 to be 13, since we are going to actually measure the pH from sodium hydroxide, because we are assuming the sodium hydroxide is in the
Iya, kayak kemarin
conical
dong.
plus.
Yeah.
Kayak kita gambar buat
Yeah,
phenol
the same.
terus kita gambar buat methyl red, bromothymol blue. Wait, this is the same thing, right, guys?
Yeah.
It is actually the same thing. Okay, it's the same thing. But
Yeah.
yesterday there was, I think, notification coming in. Yeah, so I actually put it again, and then plus I compare with the indicator. Yeah, so the indicators are there.
Okay, sir. Wait, so. Can anyone else share screen? I think my Wi-Fi is too slow deh. Hello?
Yeah.
Jen,
Sorry,
you
Iwan.
mau share screen.
Up to you.
Atau nggak usah nonton?
Atau nggak usah nonton lah, kan kita udah ada ininya kan. Like yesterday I already have.
Yeah, I also have it.
Yeah, just do it aja.
Ya udahlah, nggak usah. Okay. So we assume this as an AOH and HCl, right? HCl, and then we have the pH 13. So it starts here. This is 13.
Start from 13 to it ends at
1.
One, yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
One, and
then the midpoint is 7.
Yeah.
37.
Oh, Aneta, your line itu kayak yang di atas harus turun dikit. Jadi kayak from 13 to 10.5.
Gitu ya.
Yes, like that. Then like almost straight line.
Oh my god, guys. Wait, let me try again.
Okay.
Can lah.
Yeah, and then the middle of the
The middle udah kan 7 di situ.
yeah, then the middle, you know, the 10.5 and 3.5. Do we need to put that, sir?
Oh no.
Which one?
The 10.5 and 3.5, the sharp one.
Yes, you need.
Oh.
Later, there is an assignment. I told you I will actually assess you on this. So whatever that you're doing, all the numbers and so on, in the last 15 minutes, there is a quiz.
Huh?
So 12:15, there is a quiz on this.
Then the range of the
Guys, at 12:15 there is a quiz on this. Yeah, please actually take note as well.
Have quiz?
Yeah,
Please.
on this.
Come on, man. We just studied yesterday.
Yeah, and then you're just studying now, so do it properly.
Okay.
Easy point.
Very easy one. Okay, but you need to actually understand and do this together properly. Memorize a little things, small things. I think should be okay.
So the quiz
Yes.
MCQ.
Yes.
MCQ.
Okay, MCQ.
Justin.
Yeah.
Bikin kayak curve gitu, Jas. Gimana itu? Gue bisa tulis nggak sih? Nggak bisa.
Coba share screen tuh, Pak.
Apain? Ya.
Coba share.
Lu-
Share
coba.
screen.
Share screen belum sih?
Belum.
Belum ya? Mana weh? Udah weh? Kok nggak ada?
Ayo coba share ya. Ayo gambarnya gini ya. Coba. Lihat ya.
Jot tuh ya. Kok gue nggak bisa share?
Screen.
Udah weh, gue udah pencet screen berapa kali?
Bisa lihat?
Ya lu aja lanjut.
Gini gak sih, tau gak?
Google ini Google. Lu Google kan tuh ya?
Enggak, di textbook. Tunggu. Gue gini gak sih?
Lurus Jot harusnya. Kan ada sudden drop. Kayak di tengah-tengah.
Kok di textbook katanya nggak ada?
Nggak ada.
Emang kayak gini?
Ya bro. Oh iya, nggak ada sharp fall Jot. Nggak ada ya, bener. Lu bener Jot. Yang tadi.
Visinya apa?
Kenapa nggak ada sharp fall?
Gila, gambarnya jelek banget, bentar. Wey.
Ya gitu lah gitu. Boy Jot dah.
Gini. Yeah, right. Sir,
Gitu.
Yeah.
the drawing lagi siya, weak acid and weak base.
Let me see. Yeah. Again. The drawing will be something.
Like this, ya, sir.
It should be the drop. There shouldn't be any drop. So there will be just. I think should be okay.
Okay.
Sir.
Yeah, follow
Why
the
have sudden drop sih? If like the others. What's
The others they have sudden drop, but for weak base and weak acid there is no sudden drop.
Yeah, but why have sudden drop the rest? Why?
How to say? Because the reaction will happen very fast because of the difference in H plus and OH minus. But for weak acid and weak base, okay, the difference is less, so you cannot see the difference. So this one is actually using pH meter. So when you keep on adding the acid, then they actually suddenly at that moment, immediately the pH drops. So the reaction is very clear, like there is a drastic change of pH. But for weak acid and weak base, when we check using the pH meter, there is no drastic decrease. So this one is actually really on the reaction itself. It's actually quite special. If you are using strong and weak, there is a big drop. Okay, even if you're using strong base and strong acid, also there is a big drop. But for weak acid and weak base, there is no drastic drop. But there is a drop, but not a very good drop that we expect.
So the graph just draw like that. No need to label.
Label, I think probably you want to label the equivalence point 7.
Sir, end point first or equivalent point first?
Okay.
Again?
In the graph, end point first or the equivalent point first? Like, which one come first?
Actually, end point and equivalent point is actually the same, almost the same. But Endpoint and equivalent point is actually the volume of the acid that we add. Okay, so the endpoint and equivalence point, actually there is difference actually, Charlton. Okay, endpoint is the point that we see color change. The equivalence point is actually the actual point. So it depends whether which one comes first, we don't know. Depends on the indicator that we use. So the actual one is actually the equivalence point. Endpoint is just depends on the indicator that you use. Can understand, Charlton?
Okay. To answer aja, sir. Copy.
Okay.
Sir, so only lagi ya, sir?
Yeah, should be okay.
Okay.
Sir, so equivalent point is when the mole of the acid and the base equal.
Yeah, completely neutralized. Not equal, yeah, completely neutralized.
So finish reacting at there.
Yes. It means all the H plus and OH minus has been reacted.
Okay. Kita udah? Atau masih ada?
Cal, jadi endpointnya color change ya?
Iya, pas ganti color. Ganti warna.
Oke. Wih, drawingnya ya belum gambar yang di atas.
Oh, ngerti. Jod. Yudi.
Apa?
Kirim gua nanti worksheet-nya yang lu kerjain.
Oke.
Oh yeah.
Number 10 ya berarti, sir. Identify one suitable. Itu yang pertama itu aja. Binotimal blue. Bukan ya. Bentar. H2SO4 and NaOH. Cara tahu gimana ya?
Sir, how to know which one strong or weak, sir? Strong acid or weak
Experience
acid?
aja, Jod.
It's
H2SO4
not
pasti.
experience, Google.
Oh, okay.
Okay, generally this one you have to learn. Yeah, which one is actually strong, which one is weak. Like for example, sulfuric acid, nitric acid, they are all strong.
Ammonia weak kan?
Ammonia is weak. Carbonic acid H2CO3 is actually weak.
It's also weak kan?
Weak.
Weak.
Weak itu just.
Calcium hydroxide is strong.
Hah? Potassium hydroxide strong.
Okay.
It's the same
strong,
as NaOH. KOH is actually the same as NaOH.
Which one stronger?
What do you mean stronger?
KOH or NaOH stronger?
Then you have to actually look at the pH.
Oh ya, kita lihat pH.
Oh, calculate.
Yeah, you still need to calculate. Which was stronger, I'm not sure, because that one you refer to the pH or POH, because stronger has a lot of definition. Yeah, for KOH and NaOH, it means whether the OH is actually given more. Yeah, something like that.
Kita calculate pakai apa, weh? Nggak ada data.
What are you going to calculate? There's nothing to calculate.
Ya kan? Data ya?
What are you going to calculate? It means you just need to identify, Charlton, what type of is it strong acid or strong base or something like that. You identify,
use the
find
normal
out
graph,
the pH range, then compare with the indicators pH range. I already give you the table.
Itu berarti just yang benar itu binotimal blue yang pertama.
Bromotimal.
Bromo ya itu, yang bromotimal blue itu.
I gak tahu, I cuma tahu shuffle-nya from 11 to 7.5.
Oh ya udah. Okay. I think it's until 1 or not. I'm not sure actually.
Midpointnya 9.
Yep.
Apa-apa?
Oh, okay. From 13.
Wait, ini ya straight dulu.
Mm-mm.
Nya straight, terus baru ke bawah, terus dia
Terus
bend.
dia, wait, isn't
Eh,
that
ini
like
kok
Enggak, it's shorter. It's shorter.
Yeah.
Kayak it doesn't fall until baring. Kayak
Yeah, like that.
nggak sampai
Yep.
bawah gitu. Kayak it
And
ends
that-
halfway gitu.
Iya kayak gitu aja.
Iya, itu oke lah.
Okay.
Guys.
So it starts from 13.
Emang is it straight line? I think there's a curve on top of it. I don't know though.
Her.
Hah? You mean? Kalau top itu yang strong exit and weak base. Ini strong base.
Oh, okay.
Kenapa? Tori 13
okay.
sampai.
And then I think it's until 1. I don't know. Sure. Sir, I mean,
No.
sir, is it until 1 for
No, it's 4.5 5, is it?
For which one?
for the strong base and weak acid? Like until what? Yeah.
So for weak acid, I think it's actually until 4.
Oh,
And
okay.
strong acid is
Or
actually until 1. If you see your worksheet, can you see the last question number?
Hmm.
There is actually a link that I gave you. You can download that, okay, and then you can see the note.
The answer. Ooh. Oh.
What is it from just now? Okay.
Yeah, but I actually wanted you to complete everything, then only you see that. But it's okay. You can actually see now.
Wait, can you still see?
No,
Even if I'm multitasking? No?
cannot.
Oh, no.
Don't.
Guys, gak bisa multitask kalau screen record. Okay, you know what? I'll just screenshot this.
I think you can
What?
split screen.
Tadi
Yeah,
pas
split screen cannot.
the share screen stop.
Oh.
Yep.
Let's just do that. Here you go. You guys see now?
No.
Nope.
Huh? How about now?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Ready again.
Okay.
7,
So this one until
Until 4.
4, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
10. So,
And then the midpoint is
And
9.
point is- No, this is not middle. Oh no. Okay, and then this is. What about this one then? Still 20.
20 also.
Yeah. Same.
Okay. We
Then
use
Justin, can you hear me?
Tapi belum.
Nanti lah panjang gue itu, males.
Masuk.
I think Justin's
Hello, sir.
connection is quite weak, yeah?
We are done.
You're done.
I haven't drawn it.
Justin, can you hear me?
Christmas is on 23 December. Dulu kayaknya I pernah wish people Merry Christmas on the 23rd of December deh. Nih HCL. Is Arnetta still lagging?
Hello?
Hello? Arnetta, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, is the graph okay? Can you guys see this?
Yep.
Yeah.
The graph
Wait.
or like lebih?
Mr. Go.
Okay.
Sir,
Weak acid with.
You were asking me something?
oh yeah, sir, are we supposed to know about the weak base and weak acid? Because yesterday we didn't
Yeah,
cover that.
actually this one is not so important, but I think you just need to know because I went and see the textbook, they mentioned about it. You just need to know the equivalence point is 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, you want to try how many times? It's fine.
Anyway, 12:15 we will go to the main room. Yeah, so please actually revise also. There is a, I do not know whether I mentioned to you, there is a quiz after this. Yeah, I think one of the group I didn't mention.
Okay. Yaudah.
It ends at what? 4.
I don't have the example of that.
Savage love.
I
Wait,
sent a
Hershey,
broadcast message. Can you actually see that message?
Yes. There is a
Okay.
quiz at 12:15.
Okay.
Oh. I pikir WhatsApp.
No. Did you see a message that I sent just now?
Yes.
Yeah, there is a quiz at 12:15 on this.
Can have you received the file?
Wait. Haven't.
Email ya. I just sent to iMessage. Check iMessage.
Or nothing, just screenshot atau foto dan send to WhatsApp.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Okay, I think you should have enough time. Okay, to do your activity. The worksheet should be completed. Now, you can actually send the group leaders. You can actually send to me. Okay, either through email or WhatsApp. You can send it to me. So one completed worksheet to me, and then now I will actually give you a poll. Okay, a polling. Yeah. So about what you have learned today. See whether. Okay, it's a multi choice. It means you can actually tick more than one. Okay, so I will launch the polling now. Okay, see, and then see properly, and then tick the one that you have learned today. I think I have 3 students didn't actually read properly yet. There is one question that one of the option over there that is you guys didn't do. Unless you have done it just now. So we are waiting for another one person. Okay, all voted. Okay, guys. So please actually check. Yeah, this is actually I want to keep track on what we have learned. So here, memorize the pH range of indicators. Actually, I wanted to do this today. I want you to memorize yesterday about the selected indicators and the pH range. But we didn't do it today during the activity. So that should not be marked. Okay, but the others, okay, recall the formula taught earlier in the class. Yes. Equivalence point, yes. Endpoint, yes. Sharp decrease of pH, yes. Drawing all those pH graphs, yes. Okay, so these are the things that you should actually answer. But some of you, maybe you didn't learn that, maybe you didn't focus on that. It's okay. Okay, but now what I want to do, I will actually end the polling now. Okay, so I want you guys, okay, to let us see the results. Okay, let me see whether I can show you the results. Can you see the results? Actually, it should the red one. Okay, all of you recall properly, but okay, not everyone answered properly yet. So it's okay. Okay, it's okay. You can see some of you really feel that you understood about the strong acid weak base graph and so on. So let's actually see. Okay, it's a fun activity again. So you look at your chat box. I'm going to actually send you a link. Hold on, yeah. So that you will do a quiz. So when you join in, write your name, okay, and then you can start. Okay, so I'll wait for everyone, then we'll start together. 3 more. Two more. Justin, are you inside already?
Okay.
Yeah, so we will wait. Still cannot see your name. You need to type your name. Okay, one more, Justin. Justin, are you already in? We couldn't see your name. Inside the chat box, write your name and then join. Or you can actually use your phone. Okay, just copy, okay, or enter the join code. Yeah, Justin is here. So let's start. So Janice overtook Charlton, yeah. Okay, Justin is catching up. Gabriela, Nicole, you are done? Still ongoing?
Still all done.
Okay, okay. Is it all done? Nicole, Trisha, have you done? Nicole, Trisha, have you done? Completed? Okay.
Yes.
So I think that's it then. Okay. Justin, have you completed? Justin, completed or still doing?
Done.
Done. Okay. So here, okay, I think here Janice, Charlton, Arnetta, Gabriela, Nicole, yeah. So you can see here your scores. Okay. Anyway, let's have a look at the questions. Okay. Hold on. Is there a way to don't want to hear the music? Okay, I don't know how to actually disable the music. Okay, we can actually try disabling it later. Wait, there is something here. Okay. So here, okay, please actually have a look at the questions here. So 9 correct, 2 incorrect. Okay, what is KW? Okay, KW is going to be ionic product of water. Okay, please actually take note of all this. Okay, and then what is going to be negative log H plus is supposed to be pH. Okay, but there is no pH here. So, but we know that pH plus POH equals to 14. So the answer should be the 14 minus POH. And again, only 2 incorrect. Yeah. So which one is the weakest acid? Okay, it means all weakest acid, you have to look at the pKa value. Okay, in this case, the pKa which is going to be higher, okay, will be the weakest acid. Okay, so that is going to be 6.27. Yeah. So this one, I think, what is the term used when the indicator changes color? All of you got it correct, so no need to discuss about that. It's actually endpoint. Yeah. So which one is suitable to be used, okay, for strong base and weak acid titration? So in this case, I'll ask Gabriela, Nicole, strong base and weak acid. Which one is suitable?
Phenolphthalein.
Yes, phenolphthalein. Yeah. So there are 4 people got it wrong. Okay, please take note. Now, what is the equivalence point? Okay, for the pH. Yeah, just the pH. Strong acid and strong base. Okay, this one is going to be 2 incorrect also. I think this one's supposed to be 7. Yeah, 7. And then what is the equivalence pH point for strong acid and weak base? Okay, strong acid and weak base, you go less than 7, which is going to be 5. Yeah. And then what is the equivalence pH point for the weak acid and strong base? Then it's going to be higher than 7. That's going to be 9. Yeah. And then what is the sharp decrease, strong acid and strong base? Okay. 7 correct. So maybe Charlton, can you tell us which one is the sharp decrease for the strong acid and strong base?
10.5 and 3.
Very good. Okay, so the 10.5 to 3.5. What is the sharp decrease for the strong acid and weak base? So strong acid and weak base is supposed to be the equivalence point is 5. Okay, so roughly it should be 7.5. Okay, you just add 7.5 up and then another 3 down normally. So the answer will be number 10. What's the answer? Then maybe Nico, Trisha, what is the answer for 10?
Wait, is it? I'm not sure for this one, sir.
Yeah, it's okay. But again, you in order to answer this, okay, you look at the strong acid and weak base. The equivalence point is 5. Okay, so the decrease, right? It will be actually ranging from 3 up, 3 down, or sometimes 2 up, 2 down. So if 3 up from 5, that's going to be around 8. So it's supposed to be 7.5. And then 3 down, probably less than 5. So roughly it will be 3.5. This is how I memorize also. Yeah. So that's going to be the answer. What is a sharp decrease between weak acid and weak base? There is no sharp decrease. Okay. This one also, I think some of you got it wrong. Yeah. So please take note. Okay. So that's it. Okay. For today. Okay. I'll end this. Hold on. Can someone actually summarize what we have learned for today? Maybe I'll call Jason. I think today you summarize. We'll wait for you, Jason. So everything that you can recall, what you have learned today.
The graph of strong acid.
Okay, so all the graphs. Okay, all the graphs. What else?
The pH of the indicators.
Okay. We need to use the correct indicator. So how to apply the correct indicator using pH range. Okay. Maybe I can guide you. What else? I think about the way to draw the graph. Okay, and then recall about the formula. Okay. So I think today's lesson mainly should be about, if I ask you to draw the graph, you should be able to produce the graph. Okay, very simple. Okay, and then you need to, what extra things that you need to do is, you need to identify which one is strong acid, which one is weak acid, which one is strong base, which one is weak base, and try to apply. Okay, that is going to be the application part. Yeah, and then what another thing that I really want you to do today, okay, it means over the weekend, please memorize the 5 indicators pH range that I asked you to memorize yesterday. Yeah, phenolphthalein. I think phenolphthalein is very easy to memorize, 8.2 to 10 according to your textbook. Okay, methyl red, methyl orange, bromophenol blue, and one more. Okay, I forgot. Okay, please actually check. Okay, bromothymol blue, if I'm not mistaken. There are 5 things that I asked you to memorize. Okay, so I want you to memorize the pH range. Not only pH range, I want you to also memorize the color changes. Okay, because it's not going to be provided like what I provide in the worksheet just now. Yeah, so please actually do that revision. Okay, so before I end, any question? Jody?
No.
So-
Charlton, any question? Yeah, Aneta?
Equivalent point, just to make sure.
Yes. Okay, equivalent point, you see here, let's say I have a certain number of moles of H plus, a certain number of moles of OH minus. When I join them together, there's no more. It means the reaction has been completed, right? So it means the volume, let's say I have a certain volume, a certain number of moles of sodium hydroxide, and then I'm adding certain volume of HCl. The moment it is completely reacted, it means let's say I have to stop. This is the volume of HCl. That volume is called equivalence point. Okay, that is the volume. It means the time that we stop. Now, this equivalence point, okay, can be determined by using the help of indicator, but it's not the actual value. Okay, we use indicator. Now, the indicator, the way we adjust the indicator so that they can show you the color change, that is going to be the color change will happen near to the equivalence point, which is going to give you endpoint. It means endpoint is the time where is when they give you the color change, then you stop. Now, sometimes, okay, the volume that you take might be different according to the indicator that you use. Let's say the actual value of HCl, you're supposed to get 25 cm cube. But if you're using certain indicator, maybe you got 24 cm cube. So it depends. It will be different according to that. But the actual one must follow the equivalence point, the middle, which is going to be if you're using strong acid, strong base, then at pH 7. So if I'm not using indicator, if I use pH meter, then that will give you the actual value of the equivalence point, and then that is the actual value of the volume, okay, that you need. So the volume is called equivalence point. Endpoint is also the volume, but it depends on how we define. So if it is going to be, if you're using indicator, we call it endpoint. If you're using pH meter, then we call it equivalence point. And this equivalence point differs according to the type of acid and the type of base that you use. That's the explanation. Endpoint is always involving color change. So that's the point that we stop the reaction. Equivalence point, okay, that's the actual time that exactly everything completely reacted. Okay, so we're supposed to stop over there. So endpoint will help you to reach towards equivalence point in summary. So they are all the same, but if you go in detail, they are not the same. Okay, is it okay, Aneta?
Sir, so equivalent point is more theoretical, right? And
Yeah, it's more theoretical. It's the actual value. It's the actual value, but practically, okay, when we use indicator, then it's going to be endpoint. We call it as endpoint. That's why we need to use the best indicator so that we get closer to the equivalence point. Lavi, any question?
No, sir.
Okay, Gabriela, Nicole, any question?
Sir, so if been asked to mention, can we say equivalence point is used for theoretical while endpoint is for practical?
Yeah, you can do that. So actually, it's the same thing. Okay, it's the same thing. Nico, Trisha, any question? Okay, that's all, guys. Okay, see you. Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir. Thank you.
Bye.